that if we could have a meeting, a Zoom meeting with specifically for Cameroon, it would be nice for us. So I want to thank Coach Zion for this opportunity to make me like a co-host to this meeting today. But all I want him to be the presenter of everything because I really don't know much about the platform. So thank you, and I'm happy. I'm behind listening to whatever instruction will be given today to commence this platform in Cameroon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Juliet. I'm glad that you took interest in our opportunity and really you're ready to roll it into Cameroon. Thank you so much.
Okay, welcome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I can see Black Bull. Black Bull is from Zambia. Black Bull from Zambia. Can I hear from you also, sir? Can you say at least 1, 2, 3 words before you start?
Oh, yeah, this is Black Bull, Surprise Ahiwa Jene from Zambia.
Okay.
Just new, and this is the first presentation I'm following through, so I decided to let me join my brothers and sisters from Cameroon so that we learn what's happening and we can do it here in Zambia also.
Fantastic.
Thank you
So much for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Coach Zion, Alex Matimbo. I'm the Chief Trainer of Digital Adverts Limited. And I'll take this opportunity right now to share this amazing platform, which is going to transform Africans. Those, in fact, not all of them, but those who are open-minded, those who are willing to do the unusual, those who are very eager to find more about the business models of today. We all know that the world has changed today, and many things are changing every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, before even I go further, before I start my presentation, let me take this opportunity to first share my testimony, my personal testimony with Digital Adverts Limited, to know what this platform is and what it can be able to do for you. So I'm going to be sharing my testimony with you such that you understand really what this opportunity is, what it can do for us. Because all of us, as we speak, we have a journey to accomplish. Okay, we have a journey to accomplish. We have a lot to do, but we just need an opportunity which can transform our lives. We just need an opportunity which can add on to what we have. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to share with you my testimony, first of all, the people of Cameroon, to know what really this platform is and what it can do for all of us. Personally, I joined Digital Adverts in the year 2021 when a friend of mine came and introduced this platform to me. By this time, I was so busy. I was working with a radio station, but at the same time, we are into the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic, which struck the whole world, inclusive our country. It was in this period of time that a friend of mine came to me and shared this opportunity with me. When he shared this opportunity with me, it made sense, and I decided to join in. I decided to say that I'm going to be part of this opportunity. Let me also put on a video such that people can be able to, those who want to view me, what's happening? What's happening to my video? Just a minute. Okay, I think it's having issues. So unfortunate. First remove it. See if it has stabilized. Okay, I think some people can be able to see me now. Okay. Okay. Yep. Now, I was sharing with you. Oh, God. Again, I'm going to leave it. Seems he doesn't want to be seen. Doesn't want me to be seen tonight. Okay, thank you. Let me just ignore it. Let's see. Okay. I think there it's a little bit stable. Not so? Let me leave it. Leave it. Okay. So a friend of mine explained this concept to me, and I felt like it was a good concept. I registered my account. As you can see on the dates there, it was the 2nd of June, 2021. That's when I registered my account, like some of you have done. Juliet, thank you so much for registering. Also, Mr. Blackbull, thank you so much for registering your account. Okay, and Maria, thank you so much for registering your account. And everyone on this platform this evening, thank you so much for registering your accounts to join Digital Adverts. But you need to take another initiative or another step, that is the activation part. So I activated my account on the 6th of June, 2021. After doing that, the next step was to go out and share the link the way you guys are doing. So I began sharing the link with my friends. That's when I called people to join the platform. By this time, really, I had just bought the idea. It had not made so much sense to me because I hadn't seen any results, but I believed in the concept. So I began sharing my link with people. And in my first 2 weeks, I had registered 25 people. I know this Black Bull you can do. I know Juliet, this you can do, and other people in Zambia and also Cameroon. By this time, the company, every time you register someone, it means you have a potential of earning 40% once that person activates an account. So by this time, I had a potential of about 174,500 francs. Okay, by this time, but this was potential because these people had not activated. I think you can see out of the 25, I have 0 active. It means these guys had not activated. When I continued on the 14th of June, remember I joined on the 2nd of June and I activated on the 6th of June. So it took me almost 2 weeks without getting any person activating any account under me. People were registering, but they were not activating. But I kept the faith. I kept believing that this thing will work. That's what I want to tell you guys, especially you, Juliet. This is what I want to tell you, especially you, Surpriser, that just register people who are willing to get on board on this opportunity, they will come and join you. So I joined, and 2 weeks later, that's when I got the first person who activated the account. And once this person activated the account, I got my 40%, that is 6,980 francs in Cameroon money. I know, Surpriser, you know how much you guys make in Zambia. So that was my first commission. I got my first commission on the 14th of June, 2021. Why am I sharing this background? It's because there are so many opportunities which are online, but when they are fake, when they are scams, they just come, they come temporarily, 2-3 months, they close, they hype people, people think they won't become rich instantly, and after 6 months, the business is no more. It doesn't pay anymore. So you guys, right now, as we speak, you guys in Zambia, you guys in Cameroon, you have an opportunity that you're joining a platform which didn't start yesterday. It's a platform which started in 2021. So I got my first activation in my team. That was on the 14th. The moment I got this activation, the next thing I did was to test the system, what the system does, what they taught me that the system does, what I'm going to teach you tonight. The first thing they told me was that once I pay utility bills like buying airtime, they will give me cash back. You buy airtime and they give you cash back. And I bought airtime. of about 1,745 francs. And airtime was stopped on my phone. And also I got the cash back of 87 francs. Ladies and gentlemen, this gives you another trust in this company, that a company with its e-money, you can buy products in the economy. No, so there is no scam which can do this. So once I bought airtime using the system of digital adverts, and airtime was stopped on my phone, and I was given cash back, I trusted this system. I knew that this system, I think it is a genuine one, because no scam can do this. Then the third thing I did after receiving that first money I got was to withdraw, because there are many systems whereby you can join, you recruit people, you get commission, but when you cannot withdraw the money. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this is common, we have seen it. I know some of you have been victims. Even myself, I've been victim, not once, not twice. So once I joined this one, I decided to withdraw and say, let me try a withdraw and see, will it work? So I withdrew about 3,000 francs, and they charged me about 349 francs, and the money was topped up on my mobile money account. So I knew that, okay, if this is working, then the system is real, the system can pay. So ladies and gentlemen, after seeing this, I knew that this system might be a good one. Look at the dates. The date is 14th June 2021. Today I am presenting to you a business. We are in 2023. So this is not a business which is trying. It's a business which has been tested and proved that it works. Just trust me, join it, work it out, and it will pay you. Those who don't believe, leave them behind and keep going with these people who can believe in you. The next thing I did, once I saw this, I tried to buy electricity. In our country, we call it yaka, power, electricity power. We buy it from a government body. So I bought this yaka, this power, electricity, and they gave me a token. And after giving me a token, they gave me cash back. I said, wow, what a system. You buy airtime, they give you cash back. You buy electricity, power, they give you cash back without transaction fees. I said, who doesn't want to save money on their utilities? Everyone around me. I know even you guys I am talking to, every person would love to save part of the money they are using, not so? So I decided to say, okay, fine. If this is real, by this time we had no adverts, because there is no system that can run adverts before it gets viewers. By this time we didn't have audience. The only product we had was utility bills, and that's what I used to test. Giving the same background, I decided to go ahead and recruit everyone I could. In my first 30 days, I registered 60 people. You can see on my first level, I had 60 people. And out of the 60, 15 activated the account. Those 60, on the second level, they recruited 148. They brought 60, but the 60 brought 148. And out of those 148, about 20 people activated the account that same very month, from 6th of June, from 6th up to 6th of July, 2021. The third level brought 312 people. You can see how the network was growing so fast and viral. I have done network marketing for some good years, but I've never seen a company that grows viral like digital adverts. Ladies and gentlemen, out of the 312 people, 12 people had activated their accounts. And out of these 12 people, what happened? I made about 960,000 Ugandan money. If I can convert this to Cameroon francs, It's about 167,000 francs. I made this money in my first month. I think this, Juliet, can make some sense to you, that you join a business with only 17,500, but you make almost 10%, 10 times. You make almost 10 times of the money you invested in when you started. So this really made so much sense to me. I kept working. By this time in Uganda, we were in the lockdown. They had taken us in the lockdown as a country. The economy was shut down completely, but I was just holding my phone in my room. The only thing I had was my phone and also data on my phone. I kept talking to people. I kept inboxing people, you know, and people joined. My second month from 6th of July up to 6th of August 2021, this system paid me 1.6 million Ugandan money. If I convert it to Cameroon francs, it is about 287,000 francs. Really, this was making too much sense to me. Now, this was more money than I was making on my job. You can imagine. It was more money than I was making on the job. And by the end of August, I resigned my job. I'm not telling you to resign, but that's what happened to me. Because I said, if this system can pay me like this, when I'm doing it part-time on my job, how about if I focus my energy on this? I began building my business and building my team. I got the first reward. When we bring 10 people on your first level and you activate, the system gives you a reward of a t-shirt, which is branded. So they gave me my first t-shirt. By the way, I've got a number of them today. Even right now, I'm in a t-shirt of the company. Let me try my video, whether it can work now. If you can see, this is a t-shirt of the company. This is orange. This is orange. Okay, but really, I thank God that they gave me my t-shirt after bringing 10 people, and I kept working. And the next step was that if you get 100 people on level 2, they give you a smartphone. And guess what? I got the smartphone. That's me when I was receiving my smartphone. So I received my smartphone, as you can see. So, ladies and gentlemen, what am I trying to show you here? That it is possible. This happened before a year was made in this company. But at this time, I want to remind you, we had no adverts. We had no adverts. We were just bringing people on board, So 8 months later, the business had paid me 11.3 million Ugandan money. If I convert that into francs for people in Cameroon, that is about 1.9 million francs in Cameroon. I think that is good money if you started a business with only 17,500 francs. Not so, Juliet. People in Cameroon, this is something which is unique, that a business which you start with only 17,500, it can give you 1.9 million just in a span of 8 months. Digital Advert is able to do it. Now, this is not a guarantee that whoever joins this business will make this money, but all of us, we have different potentials. Some of you may be better than me. Some of you, I might be better than you. But no matter what, do what you can do. All you can do is all you can do, but in all you can do, do your best and see how this platform can pay you. Ladies and gentlemen, I continued working, and my team kept on growing. You can see my team kept on growing, that in about 8 months, I had almost a team, over 10,000 people who had joined my system from level 1 up to level 5. Now, for people in Cameroon and people in Zambia, the systems, we are showing you up to 3 levels for now, but we shall give you promotions, which will give you access to the 4th generation and the 5th generation if you qualify. So you can see my network. grows up to 5 generations or 5 levels deep. And in that period, I had a potential earning. Now, when I talk about potential earning, this is the money which you have not received yet. The money which is into your network when people have just registered, but they haven't activated. By this time, I had about a total of 28.9 million Ugandan money. If I'm to convert it in Cameroon francs, about 5 millions Cameroon francs. Remember the business, I began with how much? With only 17,500 Cameroon money. I thank God that in January 2022, that's when we began having adverts in the country of Uganda. So we began watching adverts in Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, especially in Cameroon and Zambia, I know you shall meet many platforms which tell you that watch adverts and earn money, but I just want to caution you, just be careful. Because in advertisement, there is no advertiser who advertises in a wrong audience. Let me repeat my statement. There is no advertiser who will spend money to advertise in the wrong audience. What do I mean by this? How can a company in Germany place an advert in Uganda and pays people in Uganda, yet it knows very well that people in Uganda will never go to Germany to buy those products? Are we together? So you need to be careful with such programs. Most of them have proved to be scams. You know, when you hear about watch adverts and earn, in Uganda here, I'll just talk about Uganda, almost 100%. Now, let me not say almost, all of them, 100% of all companies have heard about watch adverts and earn, they have been scams. Digital adverts, when we saw this, we came out and we said, we need to change this. The concept is good, the idea is good, but the people behind these ideas are not genuine. They are not focused on building real business. That's why we came up to bring out a genuine platform that will put the idea which is being scamming people into reality. So we began selling adverts in January up to today. People are watching adverts 1 year later. Ladies and gentlemen, these are my team earnings. I earn when my team watches. But to wrap up my testimony, in 1 year, from 6th of June 2021 up to 6th of June 2022, 1 year later, this company of digital adverts paid me about 14.4 million Ugandan money in 1 year. If I'm to convert this into Cameroon francs, this is about 2.5 million just in a span of 1 year from a capital of only 17,000 francs. Now, this 1 million, this 2.5 million might not be a much to some people, but some people, this kind of money changes their lifestyle. If it's either an extra income or the only sole income they are making. So how do I make this money? How did I make this money? That's what I'm going to show you and understand better our concept. Ladies and gentlemen, I will stop my sharing of my story here and now go to the next part of showing you what digital adverts is. Guys in Cameroon, guys in Zambia, I want you to pay close attention to this opportunity because it's 1 in a million. This is the only platform right now as I speak, which has no competitor globally. Just showing you what we have today. I thank God the CEO Digital Adverts has also joined us. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. CEO is here just to know what the Global Chief Trainer is training globally. Sir, you're most welcome. Thank you for joining us and sparing time to be with us tonight. On the platform, we have people from Zambia, and also we have people from Cameroon, and also people from Uganda. I can also see some people from India. They have joined us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I will go straight now into showing you what digital adverts is for Cameroon. So to understand very well, how are we going to promote this idea? How are we going to sell this vision to our people? what are we trying to promote? Juliet, I want you to pay close attention because you will be the one doing these presentations. Surpriser, you will be the one doing these presentations for Zambia. Okay, so my work is just to guide you, to show you what this opportunity is and understand it very, very, very well. This is Digital Adverts Limited, and this is our presentation guide for 2023. I have a subheading that says how to use Digital Adverts Limited app and earn using your smartphone. How do you make money using your smartphone? I know all of you have smartphones in your hands, but how do you use these smartphones to make money is the question. That is the question. How do I use the smartphone to make money? What is the background of this company? Let me start with the background. Digital Adverts Limited, we are focusing into the advertisement sector, and we want to change. Okay, I can see Mr. Bako also from Gambia. You are most welcome. Okay, people now, I have people from Gambia, I have people from India, I have people from Cameroon, I have people from Zambia, okay? People from Uganda, they are here. Oh, this is very good. This is very good. This app is going to go viral. It's going to go viral globally. And you guys just get ready to make money. Just get ready to make money. And let me tell you, let me show you this, because once you understand this, then you will understand what we are doing. This is the background. Digital advertising today, it is growing every single day. In fact, it's one of the sectors that are making too much money every single day, and which is growing on the curve, which is climbing up. If you look at this, they are telling you that, okay, they are telling you here that marketing and advertising are key components of a business growth. Any business that wants to grow. Now, this one, I'm talking about new businesses. I'm talking about business which have been around, and I'm talking about business which have made money. In fact, the bigger the company makes money, the more it grows its advertisement budget spending. So marketing and advertising are key components of any business growth. But now with more internet users, year by year, people are increasing to join the internet. Okay, people are buying smartphones every single day. Internet is being, internet cables are being installed, infrastructure in every country today as we speak. Governments are spending money into digitalization. So year after year, these companies are increasing more money to be spent onto advertising. And many brands are increased their digital marketing spending in an effort to reach more customers. Because they want to reach more customers, now they are increasing the budgets, okay? The global digital advertising market in 2023 is valued at around 681 billion US dollars, billions. But look at this, this is about 69% of the overall expenditure on media ads. Now, media advertising, if I talk about media ads, I talk about TVs, radios, billboards, etc. But today, as we're speaking, the digital advertisement is taking 69%, almost 70% going into digital. Now, when it goes into digital, this money goes where? It goes to those companies which are running adverts digitally. Are we together? Like internet, then browsers, like applications, social media. That's where all this money is going. Are we together? You can look at those bars on your left, on your right. Those bars you're seeing, they indicate the years down there and the spending, the spending which is projected. You can see 2021 it was 500 billions. 2022 it was 600 billions. 2023 was 670 billions. 2024, they are saying it will be 730 billions. 2025, they are telling you it should be 800 billions. 2026, it will be 878 billions. 2027, it will be 950 billions. Then in 2028, it will be over $1 trillion US dollars. Now, all this money from the given projection above, digital advertising is growing and is still producing more billionaires. Are we together? But unfortunately, the bad thing with this, most applications, if not all of them, where this money is spent, it only enriches the developers, the owners of the applications. Yet it is us, the users, who are sitting on these applications. It is us, the users, who are spending our time on these applications. But when they are making money, they are enriching the founders, the developers. Digital Adverts Limited is here to change that. Our purpose right now is to change that, is to make you a layman person like Juliet, like Surpriser, like Bosco, like every person on this platform, that tonight we are giving you a chance to grow with us. We are giving you a chance to become richer with us. This is the application for the people. The application of the people for the people. Are we together? We are going to change that. You will not just be an end user using our application, but also you will be given a chance to earn money using this application as a developer when people are spending money on this app. That is very simple explanation for our background. That whatever you're going to be doing on this application, you, the person who has joined us, you will be earning money not only as a user, but also as a developer. What an amazing concept. Let me continue. You will ask me, Zion, who are the people behind this application? Isn't this another form of scam which has come behind? For the very first time, I'm bringing you a concept full of Black people, full of the Wakandas, the Black men. And here we are. This is our concept. This is not a concept from Netherlands, not a concept from England, not from America, but on this platform, on this land of Africa. I think you guys know that civilization began on our land. But many people don't believe in ourselves as Black people. So what did we do? We became the first men to develop something that's going to shake the whole world in terms of the internet. Digital Adverts was founded in 2021. 2021, as you saw in my testimony, in my story, but it is operating globally. Right now, we have official offices and registered in 2 countries, that is Uganda and Kenya. And very soon we are going to launch into every country. Cameroon, we are coming. Zambia, we are coming. Gambia, we are coming. India, we are coming. Whoever is on this platform tonight and your country, we haven't set up our office there. Just trust me, we are coming. Who are the people behind this? CEO Martin Musinguzi. I thank God he's on this Zoom tonight. Himself is also here. So he's the CEO and the founder of Digital Adverts. He's a Ugandan. And we have teams both in Uganda and Kenya. We have country director in Uganda, then country director in Kenya. We have chief trainer in Uganda. We have chief trainer in Kenya. We have the head of public relations. We have also the head of sales. We have our legal officer. Then also we have our office administrator. This is the team, part of the team. And the other people in the background also do. We have the technical team behind there. We have other people who are not represented here. So it's a team of young men and young women who are promoting this app. So you're not just joining something which you don't know even who is the founder, who is the person behind this. Are we together? Mr. Bakos, you need to just understand that on this platform, when you join us, you're not joining Faith. You're not just joining Zion. You're joining a team of young men and young women who are ready to rock the world. Are we together? So let me continue showing you what Digital Adverts is. These are some of the legal certificates of registration. Why am I showing you this? I just want to buy your trust, because I know online is full of scams. I know online is full of businesses which have hyped people, scammed people, tarnished people's names. So we want you to trust us, because that's why I'm showing you this. I wouldn't have shown you these documents, because you're joining something you don't know, just online. So we have the certificate of incorporation for Uganda. We have a trading license for Uganda. We have a certificate of incorporation for Kenya. We have a trading license for Kenya. Okay, so when we come to Zambia, we shall do the same thing. When we come to Cameroon officially, we shall do the same thing. When we come to India, we shall do the same thing officially. When we come to Gambia, we shall do the same thing, you know. What do we need? We just need a people who can believe in us. We just need a team of people who can work with us. If you're on this Zoom platform tonight and you're one of those people, I'm not a prophet, but let me prophesy. With this platform, you're going to become a billionaire. Not in your local currency, no, but in US dollars, because of what I have seen. So we have offices in Uganda, we have offices in Kenya. I'll go next. We have what we call our products. Most of these online platforms which you join, which you see, you find them that they're just investment platform. They promise you returns of investment, maybe daily, maybe weekly, without you doing anything. That's why people have ended up crying. We have a company, an application which has products. We have the digital adverts, we have the digital mall, we have the digital surveys, the digital smart pay, and the digital profiles. All these products are on one application. In fact, let me make this claim. I think we are the biggest application right now on the globe. Internationally, we are the biggest application. What do I mean by the biggest? An application which has many features, many apps embedded in one, as you're going to see. So we are the biggest application. Amen, amen. So we are the biggest application, and I'll go product by product for you to understand very well. I will begin with our first product, which is the digital adverts. We are running adverts, okay? So we are helping companies, local companies, to grow their businesses with our application. We are giving them meaningful and affordable advertisement. What do I mean by meaningful? I'm going to show you on the next slide. But many today advertisement platforms, they're not bringing results for the people who are advertising. As I will show you where I'm going. And we charge these companies just a small affordable fee to run these adverts. For example, in Cameroon, we shall be charging every person who watches an advert. In case a company comes and they want to advertise, just tell them you pay for a person, every person who watches an advert. So they can determine how many people do they want to reach. They can reach from 100, 200, 300, 10,000, 20,000, you can see. So the budget grows depending on the company. So how much shall we be charging? We are charging 17.45 francs if it's an image advert. What do I mean by an image advert? An advert of photos, between 1 up to 5 photos. You bring 5 photos on the app, you upload them, you pay for the number of people you want to reach out to, and whoever sees this app advert, okay, we charge that head, we charge per head. If it's a video advert, we shall be charging 34.9 francs only per person who will be watching this advert. I hope I am very loud. I hope I'm very clear on this. So what do we need to do? Is to tell people that we have an application that can give you meaningful and affordable advertisement. That is our rate card. Juliet, you shall be using the same rate card to bring businesses on board. Surpriser, Black Bull, you'll be using the same, I think you got your PDF, it has your rate card. Okay, now, what do I mean by meaningful advertisement? Why digital adverts? Why is digital adverts the future of advertisement? Why are we bringing an evolution in the advertisement sector? I'm giving you the 10 advantages of digital advert application over TV and other mobile apps which are running adverts. You've seen how digital is growing, how companies are willing to spend too much money on digital advertisement. But I'm telling you, we have 10 reasons why we are the most meaningful platform to run an advert with. You will be my witness, you guys like Juliet, Mr. Bacchus, you will be my witness. Surpriser will be my witness. You can go and make your research according to this presentation and see what I'm talking, whether it's not true or true. Number one, our adverts are not closed or skipped because viewers are paid to watch. Have you realized that every time an advert pops up on your phone, you hurry to go and click that button of close to close the advert, or the skip button when you're on YouTube? Surpriser, do you do that? Mr. Bakos, do you do that? Okay, Juliet, do you do that? When you go on YouTube, you find they bring an advert. You rush to go on the skip button. You don't want the advert to play. Why do you do that? It's because sometimes we don't want our data to be consumed. People don't like adverts. But now I have a question for you, you who has been closing these adverts. If I tell you that I'm going to be paying you money to watch these adverts, will you close them again? Will you skip these adverts? In fact, for the very first time, I have seen people who quarrel with us if we don't show them adverts. If a day goes without an advert, people come in my inbox, where are the adverts? So adverts are not closed, are not skipped. Some people on TV, when adverts begin, you get a remote and you change to another channel, which is not advertising. Not so. Now, that does not benefit the advertiser. No, it doesn't benefit the advertiser. It's very bad. But when an advertiser hears that there is a platform where the people on this platform, they don't close their adverts, they don't skip their adverts, my God, that platform will be welcomed by every person. But have you known that even if you skip, you click skip on YouTube, for example, YouTube counts you that you have watched the advert, and they will charge the person who has advertised. They will tell him, they have seen your advert. Yet you haven't seen the advert, you have just closed. Number two, ads can be rewatched later for reference and business engagement. We are the only application where you see an advert, and after seeing this advert, you are able to keep seeing this advert for the whole year. Can you imagine? Because people don't buy products the moment they watch an advert. No. If I'm advertising a car or cars, when I have a bond of cars, selling cars, and you watch my advert today, will you buy today the car? No. But does it mean that you will never buy a car? You can see the advert today. I have good cars, but today maybe you don't have the money. Maybe you don't have the interest to buy a car, but 6 months later, you get money and say, I want to buy a car. Do you know that people buy from the companies they have trusted? Do you know that customers buy from companies they have seen or known? So the moment they have seen your advert, they can come back 6 months later into our application and they find your advert and they click on the advert and they engage you and they buy the car. Now, this is unique. There's no TV that does this. YouTube doesn't do this. Facebook doesn't do this. Twitter, Instagram, they don't do this. Digital adverts only is able to do this for you. What an amazing app. We have auto buttons where we give you a chance to put your link either for WhatsApp. If people watch your advert, they can inbox you directly in your WhatsApp. We have auto dials. People can just click a button and they call you immediately. We have website link. Even the installation, if you have an application you can install, we can give you following. This application also enables multiple country advertisement to over 100 countries. You can run one advert and say, I want to run in Kenya, Uganda, Cameroon, Gambia, South Africa at the same time. We allow you to do multiple advertisement. Now, there is no TV that does that. Not even Facebook. Even Facebook doesn't do that. It will allow you to advertise in one country, in one geographical location. But we give you a chance to do multiple advertisement in terms of countries. Number 6, today information moves faster on phones than internet than TV. Do I need a prophet to tell you that is true? Do I need to convince you? Today information moves faster on the phones. Then number 7, our ads are very much affordable to everyone. You've seen in Cameroon, our advertisement, how low it is, that even a person selling eggs on the street can run an advert with our application. Can you imagine? Even people just selling water on the street can run an advert on our application. Yeah? Number 8, accountability for every coin spent. We don't give assumption views. Have you ever known that sometimes assumptive views, sometimes you run an advert maybe on TV, but the TV cannot tell you how many people are going to watch your advert? They just presume. Not even in Facebook. Facebook will give you, say, your advert will be watched between this and this amount of, they are not also specific. But digital adverts gives you specific. If you have 100, you need 100, we shall give you 100. If you need 1,000, we shall give you 1,000. If you need 20,000, we shall give you 20,000. Specific. We are specific to give accountability for every coin you spend on this application. Number 9, advertise to the right target audience. You can choose the gender and the geographical area. You can just say, I just want people in Ghana to watch my advert only. Okay. Then number 10, mobility across borders won't affect you watching the adverts. Guys, we travel. Today I'm in Uganda, tomorrow I will be in Kenya, the next day I will be in South Africa, the next day I will be in Cameroon. So when I go to Cameroon, can I still watch adverts in Uganda on the TVs of Uganda? Not even in Facebook. Even when I travel and I cross a border, Facebook will change immediately to give me adverts of that country where I've gone. So where I have left at home, I can no longer watch adverts at home. Yet I will come back, I want to know what products are running at home. So digital adverts will not be affected by mobility. Faith is in India right now, but Faith watches adverts from Uganda. So mobility does not stop you adverts to run everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm talking about, I don't know whether it's making sense to you, whether you're seeing an opportunity in this, or you are just amazed. Surpriser, I think you are still following. Juliet, let me believe you're still following. And other people in Cameroon, other people in Zambia, let me believe you're still following. Mr. Bakos from Gambia, let me believe you're still following and seeing what I'm talking about. Let me go next. Now, how do we pay people when they watch these adverts? Remember, I'm charging per person who is watching the advert. When a company comes to advertise, we charge per person who is coming to watch the advert. So when a company comes and say, I want to pay for 100 people, we shall only pay to 100 people. We don't exceed. Okay? This application, even if we are 1 million people, and the client comes and says, I'm paying for only 1,000 people. The moment the 1,000 people have watched the advert, that advert is pulled down because the number he paid for have been reached. So there is no reason we can pay other people, yet the person advertising his business only paid for 1,000. So only those 1,000 people are the people we shall pay. We pay them 30% of the money the advertiser paid. Digital advert doesn't pay people. Get me well. As digital advert application, we don't pay people for watching adverts. It's the money we get from the person who is advertising. It's where we get a percentage and we give to this person who has watched the advert. So don't expect any single day to come where we can tell you that we don't have money to pay people who are watching the adverts. Never. Because the money we pay you, we have already received it from the advertiser. We pay 30% of the money the advertiser paid. Remember, the advertiser paid some money, so we pay 30% of that money to the person who is watching the advert. So if it's an image advert, we shall be paying 5.2 francs in Cameroon for an image advert, and we shall be paying 10.4 francs for a video advert. That is in Cameroon. For Zambia, you have got your PowerPoint. You can be following, I think, how much money you will be receiving. India, I will be working on your PowerPoint tonight. Tomorrow, I promise you, India, you will be having your PowerPoint also as well. Then I have got someone from Ghana. I don't know whether he has joined us. If you have joined, you can let us know. Ghana also is demanding for a PowerPoint, which I'm going to be producing very soon. Now, let me give you this projection. Guys, I want to pay close attention here. Can this application make you rich? Can this application be the sole winner of your bread at home? Can it pay your school fees for your children? Can it buy for you the dream car? Can it buy for you the dream house? Look at this. Let me take an example. You guys, when you're on YouTube, how many adverts do you watch in a day? Can you watch all these adverts and you finish them in one day when you're on YouTube? The answer is no. Now, what if this company, YouTube, was paying you at least a coin for every advert you watch on YouTube? Would you be crying of lack of money? The answer is no. But these adverts, which you are watching every single day, they are making the owner of YouTube, that is Larry Page, a billionaire every single day. In fact, Larry Page is among the 10 richest men today on planet Earth. Who is making them the money? It's you who is watching the adverts. At Digital Adverts, we are giving you the same, that you will be watching these adverts. Hello? Can you hear me? Am I still loud and clear? At Digital Adverts, we are giving you payment. We are compensating you. Okay, Jonas from Ghana has joined us. Thank you so much, Jonas. Okay, we are following Coach. I have joined. This is Jonas from Ghana. Okay, Ghana, thank you so much, Ghana, for coming on board. Even you, Jonas, I'll be preparing your presentation, I think, by next week, Monday or Tuesday. You will be receiving your PowerPoint for Ghana. And we go viral. We go viral. Okay, now, I was telling you that if these guys were paying people money to watch these adverts, they wouldn't be the only people to be the billionaires globally, but every money is taken to their accounts. In fact, they are depleting countries. You can imagine YouTube is making money from Ghana, from Zambia, from Uganda, from everywhere. My goodness. Digital Adverts is going to do the same. The only difference is going to give you part of this money into your pocket. Ah, what an amazing concept. Now, let me give you a projection. Our adverts take only 30 seconds. Each advert takes 30 seconds to view. The more adverts you watch, the more money you make. Are we together? So if you watch a video advert, you earn 10.4 francs, Cameroon money. If you watch an image advert, you earn 5.2 francs. Now, some people told me, Zion, when we are starting here in Uganda, that is too little money. Talk about big money. Talk about big money. I told them, you guys, you haven't known the secret to reach to wealth. The secret to wealth lies into tapping into small money, but consistently. Now, look at this. If our advert takes 30 seconds, it means in 1 minute, you can watch 2 adverts. Now, if each advert is paying you 10.4 francs, a video advert of 30 seconds, the way you watch status on WhatsApp, how many status do you watch in a day? Now, in 1 minute, you watch 2 adverts, they pay you 20.8 francs. Juliet, take note of this. Now, once you make 20 francs in 1 minute, what if you watch for an hour? An hour has 60 minutes. So multiply 60 times 20.8. It means in 1 hour, you will be making 1,248 francs. Just 1 hour. Now, in a day, we have 24 hours. But what if you watch for only 10 hours? 10 hours, in the case adverts now are many, the way that we have them on YouTube, the way we have them on Facebook, whereby you cannot watch all of them and you finish them in a day. What if the same is happening on digital adverts? And instead of watching for 24 hours, you only watch for 10 hours. Remember, each hour is giving you 1,248. It means in 10 hours, you will be making 12,000 francs. 12,480 francs in 1 day. Now, a month has 30 days. Multiply that amount times 30. In 30 days, Juliet, you will be making 374,000 francs in 1 month. I don't know whether this money is small in Ghana, in Cameroon. I don't know whether this money is small in Ghana. I don't know whether this money is small in Zambia, Gambia. I don't know. But you see in Uganda, This is 2 millions. In Uganda, this is 2 millions. Now, in Uganda recently, they gave us the Ministry of Finance produced a statement, and they said that an average Ugandan makes 200,000 a month. 200,000 a month. Now, Digital Adverts is telling you it's not going to give you 200,000 a month. It's going to give you 2 millions a month. 10 times what the government is telling people that is the average income. Now, if you don't believe this, I can't convince you any further. But those who believe with me, those who have the faith, let's get this bull and we go with it. Are we together? So, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at this, okay, looks like big money, something to go for. That's very important. Okay. Coach, even Nigeria. Nigeria is also here. Is there anyone from Nigeria who has joined us? If you have, please let me know. Okay. So we look at this kind of projection that even if you make a half of this money every month, I know some of you, your life will be stable now. Let me continue. Have you known that you have following on Facebook, you have following on YouTube, you have following on TikTok, you have following every application, okay? But the question comes, out of that big following you have, how much money do you make from them every single day? Some of you will tell me that no any amount you're making from them. Digital Advert is telling you that if you give up your link, that's why I'm encouraging you, Jonas in Ghana, Amos, Bakos in Gambia, also Juliet in Cameroon, and also Mr. Surpriser in Zambia. The first thing you need to learn and to teach your people is how to share their link for people to register under them. That is your first major role. Teach people how to share the link and teach them how to teach others how to share the link. That's where the money of digital adverts is going to be. The money is not going to come from you watching the adverts. No. The money is going to come from the number of people watching the adverts, but when they are in your network. I hope this statement gets into someone's head. It's not about how much money you're going to make you while you watching the adverts, but it's about how much money you will be making from each person watching an advert in your network. Now, when a person watches an advert in your network, you will be making 10% of every amount they make. Every amount of money they make when they watch an advert, even if it's one advert, you as the upline, from level 1, level 2, and level 3, you will be making 10% of the money they make while they watch the adverts. It means they might be watching the adverts when you're sick. They might be watching adverts when you're sleeping. They may be watching adverts when you're on the beach. They may even be watching adverts when you're producing. But guess what? No matter what you're doing, the money will be coming into your account. Look at this. We pay you 3% of every advert watched in your network. 3% of the money the rich man paid the advertiser. Okay? So, in the case a person watches an advert in your network, in Cameroon, we shall give you 0.5 francs. In the case they watch a video advert, we shall give you 1 franc. Now, look at this. When you have 100 people and they watch one advert, in your account, you will get 52 francs. In the case they watch a video advert, you will make 100 francs. In the case you have 1,000 people in your network and they watch an advert, you will get 520 francs. Juliet, hope you're following. And on video, you will be making 1,000 francs. In the case you have 10,000 people in your network, from level 1, level 2, and level 3, you will be making 5,200 francs when they watch one advert. If they watch a video advert, you make your 10,000 francs. Now, imagine if you have 1 million people in your network. Because my dream as Coach Zion is to have 1 million people in my network in the next 5 years. 5 years on digital adverts, I want 1 million people, not only in Uganda, but the whole of Africa. Then after Africa, I will combine also those European countries, because digital adverts is going to do business across Europe, because now we have India right now on board. Are we together? So join me on this quest. Join me on this journey of adventure of the new billionaires, new young unknown billionaires who don't have even papers, who don't know anything about IT, who are not like Mark Zuckerberg, who knew programming, who are not like Bill Gates, who knew programming in Microsoft and etc programming. You guys who are just farmers, some of you are doctors, some of you are teachers. I have a teacher called Sendagala. Sendagala, I think he's here. Julius, a teacher, a former deputy head teacher. You know, nothing with computer, no knowledge, not knowledge even how to move a mouse. But now he's a co-founder of Digital Adverts Limited. Now imagine if every person in your network earns 200,000 francs monthly, and you make your 20,000 from each person. In case you have 1 million people, and you make 20,000 from each person every month, you have 1 million people, and you're making 20,000 from them each month. How much is that money? Get your calculator. I don't know the answer. You have 1 million people, but each month you are earning 20,000 from them, because for them they are making 200,000 watching adverts. Okay, a half of the money I told you, a half of 200,000, but for you are making 10% of that. That is 20,000 from 1 million people. How much money is that? You can give us in the chat room. Yeah. Let's continue. We are still on adverts. Every time you give a person your link, and either this is a person or a company, whenever they run an advert, out of the money they have paid to run an advert, we shall give you what they call sales commission. I hope, surprise, we are together on this. We shall give you sales commission from every advert, which is uploaded by any company or any individual running an advert. We shall be paying you 13% as your commission. Juliet, hope we are at par on this. Okay, Mr. Jonas, hope we are at par on this. When a company uploads an advert, we shall give you 13% of the money they have paid. Remember, you have a red card, which you saw. So whenever they run an advert, whether you're around or not, we shall be giving you commission 13%. That is your first level. If that person you brought also brings someone on the second level, that's level 2, and they upload an advert on level 2, you will be earning 4%. And level 3, you shall be earning 2% of what they are uploading. But terms and conditions apply on this way of earning money. In fact, the first way of earning money, whereby you're watching adverts, even your team, when you're earning money from your team, there are no terms and conditions. Just register your account. When an advert is there, watch. When your people are in your network, watch the advert, you are paid. No terms and conditions. But on this one of sales commission, there are terms and conditions. The first one is you must activate your account. Activate your account, and that's when you qualify for this commission. Number 2, every month you must upload an advert using your account. So we are telling our people that we are the first people to use our platform. If we cannot use our platform, how can we tell other people to use our platform? Come out and advertise your business on our platform. Are we together? So every month, each member should upload an advert. We don't determine how much. It's upon you. We have our rate card. So just go and upload at least one advert every month to qualify for this commission. In case you don't advertise, what happens? If you don't advertise, it means your account is not qualified. Number 3 will happen. The commission you would have got if your downline has uploaded an advert will skip you, will jump you to go to your next upline who uploaded an advert. We call it dynamic compression. Dynamic compression applies in case you don't run an advert a month. I hope that is also loud and clear. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue. I've finished the first product. The first product was advertisement. The second product is digital mall. Now, the first one was about advertising. Now, this one is about selling. The other one is advertising, but now this one is about selling. You remember Bill Gates said that if your business is not online, you will soon be out of business. And he said in the same statement that in the next 5 years, there shall be two types of business. The businesses which are online and the businesses that are out of business. Today, as we speak, people are craving to sell online. If you go on status of people on WhatsApp, people are uploading their products, what they are selling on status. If you go on Facebook, people are uploading whatever they are selling on Facebook. Okay? People are using platforms like Jumia. I know Jumia is in Nigeria. I don't know whether Jumia is in Ghana and Cameroon. I don't know whether it's there. But in Africa here, Jumia is very big. Even here in Uganda, it's here. Are we together? I don't know about Zambia. But I know there are many online platforms which are selling products online. Now, let me tell you what is happening online and on the e-commerce platform. We are not, digital advert is not only changing the advertisement sector, we are also changing the e-commerce sector. Same application, can you imagine? This is very big. Same application tapping two sectors. The sector of advertisement, now the sector of e-commerce, selling online. Let me teach you something. Most of these applications you see which sell things online, are we together? They are the ones selling, not individuals. I'll give an example to Jumia. Jumia is the one selling products, not you, who person who uploads the product on Jumia. Jumia sells, its brand is publicized, you know, the brand is known by every person, but you, the person who is selling your product from Jumia, no one knows you. So it's Jumia which is selling, not you. Then other platforms, they are like supermarkets. You give them your products and they sell for you. You're not the one selling. So they will give you, they will take their commission and they will give you the balance. That is e-commerce. Now, digital advert is coming to change. We are telling you that on digital advert, the moment you activate your account, we give you a chance to upload your shop digitally. We have already the digital mall. It's the first digital mall in Africa, whereby we allow people to upload their shops and they sell the way you rent on the building, the way you rent on an arcade, physical one. Here you come and rent on a digital app and you are the one selling. We are not involving in anything. Let me show you this. We tell you that set up your shop online and sell to all our subscribers. Any business without an online strategy is an economic disaster or suicide. That is a statement which was made by one of the financial gurus, that any business right now, as we speak, which doesn't have an online strategy, then that is an economic suicide. So let's go ahead and see how digital advert is changing the e-commerce sector. This is our digital shopping mall. Already it's operating. People in Zambia, our mall is already operating. People in Ghana, already our mall is operating. People in Cameroon, the mall is already operating. This is not a scam. Forget about the scams you've known, those gimmicks. This is real business, tapping into the real economy of that country. These shops you are seeing here, they are here in Uganda. Are we together? So even in Ghana, we shall be expecting shops in Ghana. We shall be expecting shops in Cameroon. We shall be expecting shops in Zambia. We shall be expecting shops in Gambia, also in India. Okay, so look at this. We allow you to set up a shop, and now a shop gives you 5 products to display. You display only 5 products in your digital shop. But if you want to display more than 5, you can go for what we call the digital store. Surprisingly, you were asking me about the difference between a shop and a store. A shop takes only 5 products. You display only 5 products, but the store gives you up to 50 products. So in case you want a big store, a big showroom, like a supermarket, we give you a digital store. The good thing is we put categories. If people are looking for products, for example, you can see in the first column, if you go from your left, from the first column, we say categories. So you can choose category. Maybe you are into advertising, maybe you are into transport, maybe you are into electronics, maybe you are into finance, maybe you are in funeral services, maybe you are in car and automobiles, maybe you are in agriculture. So we give you the category where you put your shop or your store. Now, you can see the next column, here, the next column, if I can make this a little bit, okay. This one, I hope you can see this. Now, this is electronics. This is for electronics, okay? Electronics, now these are the electronics, the shops which we put for electronics. Now, this one is for beauty and cosmetics. In case you want to sell beauty and cosmetics, you come here. Are we together? Now, the next thing we do in our store or in a digital mall, that we allow you to your shop to come on top of others. In case you have more views, the more you advertise, we bring your shop to come on top of others. You can see Capital Chicken here. It's on top of others because it has 71,000 views. Okay, so it comes on the top. It means whoever comes into our shopping mall, they will find this shop on top to see what they are selling. The next is judiciary call down. Now, this is the judicial service of Uganda, the Uganda judiciary services. Okay, it has 90,000 views. Then we have Shalom airports. Then we have top weight loss. Now, that's how we run our digital shopping mall. Are we together? Now, I will go to the next part. What is the uniqueness of this shopping mall over other online platforms? Okay. What is the difference? What are the advantages? What are we changing in the online platform? Look at this. Advantage number one, we don't charge commissions from your sales. Whoever uploads a shop on our mall, we don't charge them any single coin. Then number two, no stocking or inventory required to set up your shop. In case you want to set up your shop, we don't ask you for papers. We don't ask you for products that bring your products. No, you just set up your shop and you begin selling from zero or from one. Number three, you can change your display of your products anytime you want to change it. Number four, you can advertise to you and get your shop displayed on top of others, the way you saw Capital Chicken. Number five, you display your business international to all subscribers. Right now, people in Ghana, people now in Cameroon, in case you go on the digital mall, you will see shops of Uganda. Can you imagine? And if you want to order anything, you can order anything in Uganda. Even you in Cameroon, when you put your product in the shopping mall, we shall see them in Uganda here. Okay, so you can be able to tap into the global market, selling globally. Okay, you can get clients from England through the digital mall because we allow your business to be displayed internationally. Okay, then number six, deals are directly closed between the seller and the buyer. We don't get involved as the management of digital adverts. It's you upon yourself to go and convince your people, the one who is buying from you, and you make an agreement how the modes of payment, the modes of delivery, you agree on yourself. Then number seven, promote your business branding in packaging. So in case you sell any product, we don't promote digital advert or digital mall branding. You take your branding and you sell your product. Now, these are some of the unique ways, the uniqueness of our platform against all online platforms which are online right now as we speak. Okay, I'll go to the next product. Product number three. Remember, we have 5 products. Product number 3, the digital smart pay. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I told you, we must be the biggest application right now globally. I don't know whether there's an application with many functions like digital adverts right now on the internet. Go and make your research. Number 3, digital smart pay. We are evolving also into utility payments because we know all of us will make money to spend it. At digital adverts, when you use our application to pay your utility bills like airtime, electricity, water, TV, school fees, taxes, once you are paying your utility bills, we allow you to save money using our platform. Number 1, we charge no transaction fees. I don't know about Cameroon. I don't know about Ghana. I don't know about Zambia. But here in Uganda, when we are paying for utility bills in Kenya, there's what they call transaction fees. Apart from the money you're paying for the bill, transaction fees. Now, digital adverts will not charge you transaction fees. People in Cameroon, you can let me know whether you have transaction fees there or utility bills when you are paying bills. People in Zambia, tell me whether you have utility bills. You can write in the chat room and let us know. Make me aware. Okay. People in India, how is it done that side? But here in Uganda and Kenya, we charge transaction fees. So digital adverts will not allow you to pay any single transaction fees. Number two, we shall give you 3% cashback. Every time you buy airtime, we give you cashback. Every time you pay water bills, we give you cashback. When you pay airtime or electricity bills, we give you cashback of how much? 3% of any amount you pay. This is very good. Okay. In case you pay a bill of 22,000 francs, we give you 60 francs back into your account. If you pay a bill of 20,000 francs, we give you back 600 francs. Now that is good. This is the reason why I joined digital adverts, because me, I looked at all my neighbors. Said, who doesn't want this? That's why I joined immediately. Okay. In Cameroon, transaction fees are charged in Cameroon. Wow, 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 wow. Use Google Play, Phone Pay, App. Okay. Can you imagine? In Cameroon, they charge transaction fees. Now, digital adverts, when it comes to Cameroon, officially, you shall be saved from transaction fees, my dear. No more transaction fees. Number two, we shall give you 3% cashback every time you pay your bills using our app. Let me go to the next. Now, this one is so amazing. Look at this one. How about when you recommend people to use our application and you earn money from every time they are paying their bills when you're earning money? Have you ever known that people spend money before even they earn? You know that most people in Africa, before they earn money, they spend it. You wake up in the morning, you spend money. Transport, you spend money. You know, breakfast, you spend money. Everything you are spending money. But in the economy, there are two categories of people. Those who are kept in the economy and those who keep others in the economy. Get my statement. In the economics, there are two types of people. The people who are kept in the economy and the people who keeps others in the economy. Who are kept in the economy. Every time you are paying money to that Okada man, the border guy, the taxpayer, every time you are paying to buy airtime, in accounts, I didn't study economics, but in accounts, Juliet, you may be good at this because you studied the business. Juliet, you may be good at this. In economics or in accounts, on the ledger, there are two sides of a ledger. Okay, is it called a ledger or a balance sheet? There's what they call debit side and credit side. Not so? So every time a transaction is made, okay, every time a transaction is made, on one hand, it's recorded on the debit side. On the other hand, it's recorded on the credit side. Not so? So every time you are spending money, you are on the debit side, that is the expenditure side. Now, the person you are buying from is recording that money you have given him on the credit side, that is the income side. Now, I want to ask a question. If you want to become rich, what makes a person richer? Is it spending, expenditure, or income? Answer me. People who want to know whether we are on the same page. What makes a person richer? Is it income or expenditure? Okay. What makes a person richer? Is it income or expenditure? Answer me on the chat room. I want to know whether you guys are on the same page with me or you pay me school fees to teach you. Okay. Okay. Now, at digital adverts, every time a person is spending money, another person will be earning that money. So when you are buying airtime, a company which is telecom service will be earning the money when you buy airtime. When you pay water bills, the company which is selling water, it will be making money. So they are becoming richer. But for you is spending, you're becoming poorer. Yet you are the one keeping them in the economy. You keep them in the economy. For them, they are kept in the economy. They don't keep you in the economy. So digital adverts giving you a chance for someone to keep you in the economy, also you. Someone is giving you a chance. Digital adverts giving you a chance for people to keep you in the economy. How? When they are spending money, when they are buying airtime, when they are paying water bills, when they are paying for electricity, whatever they are paying, they are spending money, but part of the money they are spending, on your side, you are recording it on the income side. income side. You see how now you're starting to become rich? Income. You know, you are becoming richer. You are becoming richer because someone is spending money, but you're earning money. We shall be giving you 0.4% of every money they spend. In case they spend 1,000, you will be earning 4 francs. In case your whole team from level 1 up to level 3 spend 200,000 francs in a day, your account will be making 800 francs daily. That gives you 24,000 francs that month. Okay, I'll continue. Number 4, digital survey. Get inside feedback from our paid surveys. We are allowing companies also now to conduct surveys. Okay, conduct survey to assess thoughts, opinions related to your products or initiative. No more wasting time into the fields conducting surveys. Just present your questionnaire and get feedback. On our application, we allow people to come and upload their survey questions. And our members on the application answer these survey questions. How much do we charge? We only charge 174 francs per person who is going to be answering the survey. So the company which is paying to run a survey is one which pays this amount of money per person. Now, the person who is answering the survey will earn 40% of that money. That is 69.8 francs. So the more surveys you answer, the more questionnaires you submit, the more money you make. Just answer a few questions and get paid for your opinion, your feedback. The more surveys you answer, the more money you earn. That is the digital survey. Number 5, and that's the last, the digital profiling. Last but not the least, digital profiles. Now, we allow also companies to give a clear image of their companies, okay? Their clear image. Now, in the profile, we provide an in-depth blueprint of your organization structure and narrate to your clients what you offer. Now, this is beyond advert because an advert may not be enough to deliver all the required information about your company. That is when company profiling comes in. Company profiling brings more detailed, clear picture of your company. We charge per year, and we only charge 174,000 francs to run your company profiles. Now, how do you join? Let me come on this part. How do you join? How do you activate your account? What do you need to do? You need to get a referral link. I know Juliet also already you got yours. Jonas, you already got yours. And also Bakos, I don't know whether you got yours. And also Mr. Surpriser, you got yours. You get a referral link or a sponsor name of the person who is referring you to this program or application, and you register your account freely. Help people to register. After registering, you verify the email. The next part to do is to activate your account. Okay, you can activate when you have the money instantly, or you can activate later. So for the countries like Ghana, India, Cameroon, all of you where we haven't opened the office right now, you will need to use activation codes. You activate your account using a code. So a code in Ghana, in Cameroon, we shall be charging 17,500. The 17,450 is for the code, and then the 50 will go for charges. So you send money to the person who sent you the link, and they give you an activation code, and you activate your account. So for now, we shall be just sending money through money remittance services like Western Union, like MoneyGram, like other forms of payment. Okay, MTN, Airtel. Okay. Then if you want to go for a store which has 50 shops and above, you shall be paying 35,000 francs. Or if you have already activated your account, you just top up the balance of 17,450 to get your store. Now, last but not the least, is about the referral commission. Every time you share this app with people, the more people you share with this app with, the more money you will be making. So just go ahead and share the link with other people, and you'll be earning 40% of the money they activate with. You only get this money when they activate, and we give up to 3 levels. The first level, you get 40%, and that is 6,980 francs per person who activates the account. Then the second level, we give 15%, that is 2,617.5 francs. Then level 3, give 5%, that is 872.5 francs. Remember, even inactive accounts here can make money without even activating. You register your account, you register people. Once you register any person and activates, you will be making your money, and you can use that money to do what? to activate your account. Are we together? To activate your account. Now, I'll go next. Next part is whereby we give rewards. You saw me in my story whereby I got t-shirt, smartphone, you know, in my story. Now, if you get 10 people and they activate, you will be making 69,800 and we shall give you a t-shirt. I will come personally in your country, Cameroon, to do this awarding. Even CEO will come and we do this awarding physically in Cameroon. Then level 2, if you have 10 people on level 1 and each brings in 10, there will be 100 on level 2. It means you'll be making 261,750 francs. We shall give you a smartphone. And level 3, if the 100 on level 2 each bring 10, there will be 1,000. We shall get 872,500 and shall give you a laptop. Okay. And on this, you can see already it has been happening in the past 2 years. The people you see on the first level, they are t-shirt qualifiers, they earn t-shirts, and it means their account made over 69,000 francs. People in the middle, that's the people who have earned the smartphones. You can see even me in the blue, in the corner in the blue, when I was receiving my smartphone. Those are the people who have made over 331,550 francs plus. Those are the people who have got phones here in Uganda and Kenya. Then last down there, already I have got my laptop. You can see my laptop, when I was given my laptop at level 3, it means I had made over 1.2 million francs. Those rewards are happening. And if one man can do it, another man can do. What a man can do, another man can do, but a woman can do better. And we are also needing agents. You can become our regional agent. Every region in the country, for example, when you are registering, you can see after putting your country, we give you regions. So you pick your region where you are. So we need agents for each country to be regional agents. You can become one of our regional agents. And when you become our regional agent, we shall give you 5% of every activation happening in your region, whether in your network or not. As long as they are in your region, you will be making 872.5 francs from every person. And also, you shall be earning 5% whenever they watch adverts, whether they are not network or not network. You will be earning 5%. Then 3 shall give activation codes. Then 4, you shall give you 5% on rent collection, landlord. Time will come when this application is charging people monthly subscribe. Time will come, not now, but time will come when we are charging people monthly to activate every month. But when that time comes, if you are our agent, you will be earning 5% of every money they use to activate with. Now, what do you need to become our agent? In Cameroon, in Zambia, in Gambia, in Ghana, you only pay 175,000 francs to become our agent. This money is non-refundable, okay? It's what you pay for you to secure that position as our regional agent. Are we together? Someone says that I'm loving this. I love it too. You can feel the energy from the beginning up to down. I love it too. Now you can become our agent, okay? But also you can become our country director. Now, for us to open up an office in Cameroon, for us to open up an office in Zambia, for us to open up an office in Ghana, the first thing we need to get is a country director. A country director. And this should be a citizen of that country. Are we together? A country director in Cameroon, we need a country director right now as we speak. We need a country director in Zambia, in India, in Gambia, in Nigeria, in Zambia. So we need a country director. And the moment we get a country director, it means we shall be opening an office officially in that country. But before we get a country director, opening an office will still be something hard. So a country director, how does a country director earns? A country director earns 2% of all activation happening in that country, in the entire country. 2% goes to the country director forever. Then whenever people are advertising, uploading profiles, surveys, the country director will earn 2% to the country director. Then when we start collecting monthly collection, the country director will be taking 10% from every shop in that entire country. So to become a country director, first of all, you need to become the member of Digital Adverts. That's the first requirement. You activate your account in Digital Adverts. Now, the second part is you need to do a deposit standard deposit of 20,000 US dollars. Now, this 20,000 US dollars help us to set up the office, the legal, the paperwork, the legal work, all the requirements in that country, the travels, the tickets to come in that country, to do some survey. This 20,000 helps us on that. Then you buy 100 activation codes. You pay for 100 activation codes, which you use in that country to sell to people who are activating their account, and the money they pay you comes back into your pocket. We don't take it as a company. It comes back into your pocket as a country director. So in case you have the potential, Juliet, if you have the potential to do this requirement, you can become our country director. Bacchus, if you have the potential to do this, become our country director. Jonas, if you have the potential, become our country director. Surpriser, if you have the potential to do this, become our country director. But in case you don't have the qualification, you don't have maybe the money, what is the opportunity here? You can go out and hunt for a country director. Remember, if we get a country director, we are opening business easily in that country. But you, as a person who helped us to get a country director, you shall not just go empty-handed. We shall give you 10% of the money they pay. In case you bring a country director and he pays 20,000 US dollars, you shall go back home with $2,000 back into your pocket. Can you imagine? If you bring an agent and the person becomes an agent, you'll go back home with 17,450 francs because you are the person who brought this agent on board. Are we together? Okay, I will continue. How do you withdraw money? Now, this is the part which disturbs people about a withdraw. Then what if I join this business? How will I access my funds? How will I get my money after recruiting people? How do I pay? The thing is very simple. Once we get a country director in that country, we shall do mobile withdraw. We are doing M-Pesa in Kenya and Airtel in Kenya. We are doing MTN mobile money in Uganda and Airtel Uganda. But now for countries like Cameroon, Zambia, and Ghana, we cannot do mobile withdrawal right now because we haven't opened offices officially. So that's why we're seeing it's coming soon. But what is available? Peer-to-peer. You can transfer this money to your friend. Maybe your friend wants to advertise. You can send them your float, your balance, and they give you cash in your country. Or you can even send it back to Uganda. You can send it to me or your upline in Uganda, and they get you cash. That is peer-to-peer, P2P. Then number two, you can use it to buy activation codes. In case someone is want to activate and you have the money in your account, already you have made the money on your account, you can use that account balance and you create a code and they give you the cash into your pocket and you give them the code. That's also the way of withdrawing. Then next, you can pay for advertising using your account balance. Maybe you want to run an advert. You say, okay, I have some money on my account. Can I pay for an advert? You can pay for an advert using that money. Our withdrawals are instant and open. We don't limit like this day, on this day, they are open. Then we have a minimum transfer or minimum withdrawal. That is 1,754 francs. The moment you make money and you have hit the minimum transfer or minimum withdrawal, that's our minimum withdrawal. We don't have maximum. It is open. Then withdrawal charges or transfer charges is 349 francs. Please take note of those figures. I'll end on that and I'll say I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort. That is John D. Rockefeller. This guy said, if you want to make money, he would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than earning 100% of his own effort. I think that's kind of wisdom of the ancients. Then Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you work until you die. I am not ready to work until I die. I hope you also. And also, Richard Branson says that if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, just say yes and learn how to do it later. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity, like digital adverts, the way you've seen it, and you're not sure whether you can do this or not, just say yes and start. Just believe and start. Then learn how to do it later. May God bless you. I remain Coach Zion. I want to open up in case you have any question. In case you have any question, I want to open up and whether everything is clear. I don't know whether Juliet, you have any question. I don't know whether Black Bull, you have any question. I want to give you a chance in case you have any question to ask this question. Let me open the platform in case you have any question. You can ask the question. But that marks the end of our presentation. Any question? You can type in the chat.
Yes, Coach Zion, Black Bull Surpriser here with a question.
Yes.
Now, if let me say if we want to pay for bills,
Yes.
electricity bill.
Yes.
And then does it mean you need to have that money already in your account?
Yes, sir.
Then secondly,
Mm.
what happens if the bill I want to pay is bigger than what I have in my account? What do I do?
Okay. Thank you so much, Surpriser, for that question. First and foremost, our application will be able to pay bills the moment we have launched our business officially in that country, because bills we shall be dealing with those companies in that country. For example, in Zambia, you have to be dealing with companies which are providing bills in Zambia. So you cannot go into a deal with them before you having legal documents and all the papers required. So bills will come the moment we have the documents in Zambia. But number two,
Oh, yes, I know that. I'm just thinking ahead.
Yeah, okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We're going to have such questions so that we can answer people. Of
Thank you
course,
so much.
the actual it will be when the office is here. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now, secondly, on your question is, do I have to use the money I have earned? Yes, our bills, you use the money you've earned from the network, from whatever you've done on the activity. The money you've earned is the money you use to pay the bills. We don't allow upload from external fees because our bills, our float attracts commissions, so we don't allow external uploads. So in case you don't have enough money, what do? You use a P2P transfer. You can ask any colleague, any member who has money to top up for you, and you give them cash. So they can do P2P transfer, member to member transfer. So they can transfer money to you, to your account. We allow that transfer, and you use that for your payments. I hope
Okay, thank you. You have very well.
Okay, thank you so much. I can see in the chat room, I've gotten the details I needed to start working. Thank you so much, Juliet. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you so much, Coach. Thank you so much. All right, Julie, do you have any question? You can open up and maybe you can give a comment as we close this meeting. Juliet, you can open and just give remarks, closing remarks. You used Clinton.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I want to thank you so much, Coach Zion.
Yes,
this
sir.
is I've really gotten a lot from this today.
Mm.
So many questions have been asked here. How to explain how the system really works. I was not able to do that. But from what I've gotten today, I will really have to start working because I have the details that are needed. So I don't care who wants to follow me, but I just have to send the information I whosoever understands and will be committed with me too. So we are really happy to have this kind of platform in our country. So we'll be expecting all those nice things you guys have said, that you're coming to open an office here, and we are starting today to work. I was attending with my phone had a problem, so I was attending with Enoch Linton, one of the persons that has registered under me. So he's also impressed, and we are moving forward together. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Can him also say a word, at least if he's around? Can also say a word, at least to hear from him or her, the friend. Is it possible to hear from the friend as well? Okay. Jonas, open up the Zoom, open up the microphone. Jonas, and air out your question, and also here I can see from you.
Oh, okay. So thank you, Coach. That was very powerful presentation, and it's an eye-opener. I really enjoyed it. But then I want to know if the activation is one time or it is annual.
Oh, the activation is one time.
Oh,
It's
okay.
one time. In fact, these countries like this, your countries like Ghana, Cameroon, and Zambia, in our system, there's what we call founding member. Founding member is the person who pioneered, the people who pioneered this business before we introduced other products, offices. We call them founding members. So a founding member, he gets more benefits on this application, and he pays that money once for lifetime. He will never pay a single coin again. So all of you guys from Zambia, Cameroon, you're now founding members. So once you pay for your activation, do it once.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mm.
Okay, ladies and
grateful.
gentlemen, Coach, I have my people in Cameroon and I'm in touch with them with time. Kathy, please say some word to these people because you are, I can see you're one of the people I trust with. Kathy, let me give you rights and at least you air out some few statements before we close the meeting. Kathy is one of our agents here in Uganda and she's having a very big team around Africa. Yes, Kathy.
A very good evening, Coach.
Good evening.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to meet you all, business partners from Cameroon, from Nigeria, my business partner from India, Mr. Bakos from Gambia. Good to meet you all. Jonas from Nigeria, and everybody, my fellow businessmen and women in Uganda. I'm really so happy upon this great initiative, seeing that digital adverts, it's already